What's up?
You can see me now?
Yeah, I don't know why, but my stream paused and I had to back out and come back in. And I'm not a technical guy, so we had all the whole team trying to help me out.
Me neither. We're getting down to the wire.
Yeah, I know. Hey, look, like I know we have a whole different set of skills. It's more along the lines of punching people in the face, taking people to the ground, shit like that. So, yeah, it's good to see you, man. How you feeling?
Man, feeling good. How you been?
Good, man. I've been good, man. Just waiting. I was supposed to fight next week, but it got postponed. So you know how that goes, right? It's out of your control. So when are you looking to get back in there? Well, let's do a formal introduction because we know each other, but the world, not everybody in the world knows you, and they should because you're ranked number 15 flyweight in the world, not in some small little local fight promotion. You're ranked number 15 best flyweight in the world, and not just because I've seen you and I've trained with you, but also just kind of like from an outside perspective, looking in, seeing you climb the ranks the way you did. We know you're a hard worker. You have grit. You never quit. Your record is 16-4-1, right? Number 15 ranked flyweight in the UFC. How does it feel to be ranked number 15, and where do you see yourself going in the very near future?
Man, it feels good, Got a big fight coming up next weekend. And the last 2 months, it's just been preparing, man. I got word back in September. I think it was like September 29th. They asked me if I wanted to fight Tagir Ulanbekov at UFC 296. And, your boy don't turn fights down. So
I love it.
Good opportunity, great opponent, and, get the fight somebody ranked above me. So,
yeah. What is his rank? What is his rank, if I'm not mistaken? I don't remember.
I think he's ranked number 12 right now.
Okay. Well, that's good. So that how many more fights, if you had to guesstimate? We don't know because you know how the rankings could go, it can go either left or right. But how many more fights before you think you're in the top 10?
Soon, man. Soon. Really? Win this fight, make a big statement. And we're fighting up from there. We don't want to fight backwards, especially when you're on a winning streak.
Yeah. And what's the winning streak now? Is it 4 or 5?
4.
Yeah. Soon to be 5.
Going for the big number 5 next weekend.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Excited to hear that. So we see here that you have some signed memorabilia that you offer on your millions, right? And right now it's just the signed gloves.
Yeah, just the signed gloves right now.
Okay. Is that like a limit? Do you have like a limited amount? Is it like a limited, like, hey, I only got 5, 10, 15, you better get them while it's hot type deal?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the gloves, I think Millions provides the gloves, and I sign the gloves for the fans, and, I sneak some off every now and then, get some training in with them, so they might be a little used, they might not be. But
I think that's even better. It's more authentic, right? Like if I'm a fan and you can go on your Millions and you see you have I think if I'm not mistaken 6 merch designs, and it's like that's cool because it's brand new. But if I'm a real fan, I'm like, man, I want something this guy wore in a fight or in training. I want something that not everybody has. So I think that's like the really cool thing about getting the signed gloves. But like, word on the street is the fans want something new. Do you have something new memorabilia-wise that you want to do or you'd be willing to do? Like people like, hey, man, I know you got the signed gloves, but do you have what?
Yeah. So we'll do this. I mean, I get some gear and stuff, after the fight, some fight-worn gear. We'll do, let's throw up a fight-worn hoodie for the next.
It's winter time. It's only right?
Yeah, with the Durden on the back. I don't know if I'm getting white or black yet. We'll see. Or they got new designs out, so I don't even know what the new design is. But I'm excited. It's gonna look nice though, for real. And let's throw that up for grabs. After this fight worn hoodie with the Durden on the back, and let's go, baby.
Hey, there you go. So look, you give the fans what they want. You're going to give them a show. You always give them a show. I love watching your fights. It's so entertaining. And now the fans have an opportunity to get some gloves and a fight worn hoodie. Guys, look, he's only going to be doing a fight worn hoodie. There's not going to be a bunch of them out there. It's going to be the whatever fight worn hoodie that design they have coming out with. Is going to be one that he has personally had. So if you want to add that to your Durden collection, go ahead and get that. It's going to be fire. And I'm pretty sure the performance is going to be even more fire. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. You said it's next Saturday, right?
Yep, next Saturday, UFC 296.
Yeah. Hey, I'm be doing a watch party, so I'll already be tuned in. So I'm ready to be watching. So it's going to be fire.
Nice.
Yeah. Cool. So I got to ask, all right? So we know you got the 6 merch design. I got to ask about what you said to the ref when he was holding you back after the fight, because that's on one of your T-shirt designs, right?
Yeah.
What did you say?
What? My last fight with Jake Hadley?
Yeah.
What did I say to the ref?
Yeah, like, so the ref is like holding you back. It looks like, I can't tell. Obviously, I see him kind of just staring him down, but it looks like he said something. I know when you got up.
Okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. So like, man, you're in the moment and you're in there and man, it's kill or be killed. And I wanted that, the animosity before the fight. He called me a dick sucker and all this stuff. And then, going into the third round, I knew, it could be 1-1 or 2-0. And I knew that, it was all or nothing that round. And I really wanted that Rory McDonald, Robbie Lawler stare down. Man, you know how badass that would have been if, he would have stepped in. Yeah, the little stare down. Like, that was a crucial moment in MMA. Like, when we're watching that fight and these dudes are beating the heck out of each other. One's on the verge of winning by submission. The other one's on the verge of winning by submission, and they both get out of it. And then going into the third round, it's just like, man, let's do that Robbie Lawler, Rory McDonald stare down. Like, I think it would have been epic.
It would have been. I feel like that could have been a win for everyone. Like, yeah. I think it was like a double win for you, because we're going to get into the armbar. We're going to get into it. But it's like you have that moment where you say, hey, it could be 1-1. The winner of this round, the shit talking, all that stuff is whatever now. Now it's man to man. Only you know and I know when we look in each other's eyes who's ready to back down. And the fact that, and I have nothing against him or nothing like that, but as a fighter, when you're giving it to someone and you can see the look in their eyes. Nobody out there in the crowd knows. Nobody knows. But you can see that doubt. I don't want to say quit, because, fighters, that's what we do. We fight. But that doubt, like, man, this guy is better than me. And he's proven it. And, like, if you don't think so, you stand tall on well, as they say nowadays, you stand on business, right? You stand on business, you get face to face, and you're like, hey. And it also, like, you're a wrestler. I didn't grow up wrestling, but they say after whatever happens, you never let the judges or anybody know that you're wounded. You get up, you walk around confident, even if you feel like even if you think there's a possibility you lost the fight. And you showed that resilience, that never quit attitude of, yo, that guy, I thought your arm was gone. I was like, oh my God, don't break. I was like, bro, I was just training with him. Like, don't break his arm, bro. How?
Man, shit, man. True grit, I guess, just made a commitment. I literally made a commitment to myself that I wasn't going to tap no matter what happened in this cage. Like, because, being submitted has been a downfall in my some of my demise. And so, man, I just made a commitment to myself. I wasn't going to tap, and I got put in a situation where, are you about it? You know what I mean? And I got to not only prove to myself that I'm about it, but, the fans around the world. And yeah, man, my arm, it was bad though. Like, if you watch the video, bro, like, I come out in the third round, I couldn't even throw my jab. So I had to throw a lot of right hands. And so it was pretty compromised, but it took about a month to heal. And luckily it was just like a sprained elbow.
Gotcha, man. I'm happy it was a sprained elbow and nothing like too serious. I had a partial UCL tear 17 days before a fight, and I was trying to get through it. And the doctor told me, he's like, no, he's like, you could get an underhook or pull your arm back, and it just needs a little bit more, and you're gonna have Tommy John surgery. So I know having a sprained elbow, dislocated elbow, and all these things, it's not fun. The recovery sucks. I'm glad that if you're gonna do anything, you got healed and recovered on top of having to win and that fire stare down, because like you said, it could have been an iconic moment for both of you guys, but that's an iconic moment for you when you're looking at a guy and he's down there like questioning everything, and you're like, yo, I'm here. All that stuff you said before like means nothing now. And you can never say nothing ever again because you had your moment. Sure. And that was exciting to watch. Before we get out of here.
Did you see the iconic photo though?
Which one? You talking about the
No, not that one. Not that one. The one where like it shows the stare down and like there's like blood on his face, and then I'm behind him looking at him with that grin.
Yes.
So that I got an iconic. I think that was an iconic photo for me.
So
you know,
that's the one. That's what I'm referring to. That iconic moment. Like when you're watching the fight live, cool. But when you can get a still shot, the story says so much more. So it's like you could do all this, but when you see that shot, it's like, come on, we know that shot was. That's something you put on the poster.
yeah, for sure.
Hey,
for sure.
Maybe that's a memorabilia. You get some posters made, you sign those, and maybe you got some. Hey, put a big dollar amount on that.
Well,
hey.
well I just put the shirts on there. I think we did a drop like 3 days ago, and we put the new merch on there. So I got a shirt with that photo on the front of it right there.
Right.
And then there's another one, a Cody Durden one with American flag or whatnot. But yeah, go on there and get the merch.
Yeah, definitely. So before we sign out, before we let you get back to it, is there anything you want the fans to know, where they can follow you at? We all have your Instagram and stuff, but maybe some things that you might have up on the horizons beside the fight. Any final message you'd like to share with people before you get out of here?
Man, I appreciate it. And, give me a follow on Instagram. And, man, I can't wait to fight, bro. I'm itching, 2 months of preparation and no injuries. I mean, it's just been like a dream come true, how it is in this sport. But I'm excited. Y'all tune in. It's going to be a great fight. I promise you that.
Beautiful, beautiful. I can't wait. Like you said, it's a week, so training camp is officially over. Go ahead, and I know you're going to have no problem. Cut that weight, come back hydrated, and do what you do, brother. Good to see you.
Sure. You too, man. See you.
All right, have a good one. All right. Boom. Mm-mm.